picture.
Welcome to day 67 of my 100 Days, 100 Movies challenge. I hope you appreciated the old-timey intro today, because I got to see Martin Scorsese's latest movie, which maybe you'll see in the preview kinda looks like an ordinary kids movie shot for 3D. But I ain't playing. His 2011 film called Hugo is really much more than that. It has a bit to do with the movies of old. Older than any movie I've reviewed on this challenge. I'm talking silent pictures, oh yeah. And if you don't know of any, then you might get a film lecture out of this one. And if you have, then you'll pleasantly find the references to be enjoyable. You can now laugh like they did in the 1920s. Because that's why gens like to do that, okay? Or maybe it's just me. Anyways, Michael's gonna try to screen the trailer on an old projector. You got it rolling yet?
No, the film, she is on USB, so...
Oh. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, just click the mouse, I guess.
Okay.
Who are you?
Hugo.
Where do you live?
Is it a secret? Yes.
Oh, good, I love secrets.
So you're all alone? Not completely. Where did you get this?
Why would my key fit into your father's machine?
Do you want to have an adventure?
Stop that child! Apprehend!
It's drawing. I think it's a message from my father.
This is a treacherous place. Do you understand? Watch your step.
It's Neverland and Oz and Treasure Island all wrapped into one. Are you sure about this? We could get into trouble.
That's how you know it's an adventure.
My life has taught me happy endings only happen in the movies.
The story's not over yet.
If any of you know Martin Scorsese, he's best known for making gritty gangster pictures or hard rated R dramas. But here he has a kids movie made in 3D, and it's one of the best movies he's ever made. Hugo stars Asa Butterfield as the title character who lives in a Parisian train station during the early 1930s. He fixes the clocks because they always need fixing, and it's what he's been taught to do. Ever since his father passed away, he's also been trying to find the parts needed to fix a broken automaton his father left unfinished. Once fixed, it'll leave a secret message that his father left for him to discover. But he can't do that without finding a specific heart-shaped key. He stumbles upon a very reserved toy shop owner and his godchild Isabel, who helps Hugo in an adventure to find the missing link. But they must also do so without being caught by the mean old station inspector. While this may sound like just another sentimental kids movie, this can actually be enjoyed by everyone of all ages. And I've only given you the basic plot line, but not actually what the film is about. Martin Scorsese has crafted his most intimate work yet that reveals his great passion for the movies. Not only does the film greatly deal with the movies itself, but it more or less is a fantastical dramatization of Scorsese's childhood infatuation with the cinema. It's been talked about that Scorsese was very sick when he was a child in Little Italy, and that he would be inspired by watching movies. Here we have a kid who's stuck in a train station and he's inspired by watching movies. The whole film pretty much makes striking allusions to this, or at least to the influence it has had on Scorsese's life. The idea of the clocks and fixing time. It all sort of stems from Scorsese's dream of keeping the old films alive and well in a life that only grows older. The great thing he does with Hugo is make a picture that's virtually timeless. It's surprisingly adept as a film for children, and I only wish I was a child seeing this today. Because he basically pulls all of the elements that have made his past films so great and packed them into this high-budget wonder. It's the kind of epically fashioned film that has the same kind of overpowering and vivid effect that would impact any child that grew up in the 20th century. The acting is all around wonderful, and the visual effects? Let's just say that Hugo is the best 3D live-action film this side of Avatar. And I almost can't imagine seeing this film any other way. Right from the absolutely spellbinding first 10 minutes of the film, we see how Scorsese fully understands how to use 3D to achieve the mysticism and wonder the film desires. It's perfectly acceptable and superbly well done. It's kind of funny too that he makes a movie of technological improvements just as directors of the silent era did in the early 1900s. So in essence, Hugo is Scorsese's homage to the movies, because you just have to use the French. And after having just seen 8½, another film about the nature of the movies, Hugo just feels completely right. It's one of the best movies of 2011, and I'm giving it a solid A. Hugo just came out today, but if you have had the chance to see it, I'd like to know what you thought about it. Did you love it? Hate it? And why? Leave one of those comments down below, and if you like any of my reviews or would just like to continue on my 100 Days 100 Movies challenge, then you can subscribe up above. We're just over the 1/3 mark, guys. We only have a third left of the challenge. Insane in the membrane. We've 33 more films to go, so keep those suggestions and recommendations coming. And don't forget one of these guys. And once again, I'm DJ Fish for Fish to Go Movie Reviews. Movie reviews on the go.
That's the picture.